Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's another fun video. So this is another one of where a viewer gets to decide my entire makeup look. And I'm actually very excited for today. It's something slightly different that I haven't done before in terms of the makeup. It seems quite bold and dramatic, although there's not actually that many eyeshadows on the eyes, but it's just it's going to be quite bold, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to do this makeup look. So the person who is deciding my makeup today is, sorry, I forgot to ask your actual name, but the YouTube handle is BellaIzzy. I will leave it here just in case I've said that wrong. But I'm really excited for today. I did ask, because I know she loves my green beauty videos, but I did ask whether she wanted all green beauty or a mix. And because some products have been specifically asked for, but she was happy for me to do a mix. So I've tried to keep as much green beauty as I could. There were some things which I just didn't have in the green beauty section, so I had to go into my other general cruelty free section. Okay, so I'm actually just going to get started because it could be quite a long video. Okay, so I'm going to start with the face first. So I'm allowed to choose my primer, foundation and concealer and powder for this. I decided I wanted to give this foundation another go. This is the Vapor Organic Halo. Oh no, that's the illuminator. I don't want that. So this is actually what I want, the Vapor Organic Atmosphere Luminous Foundation 115, because I was playing around the other day and I used this primer here. Well, it's not really a primer, it's more of a serum, but I use it as a primer and I have done in the past. And it's the Be Sweet Popping Candy Highlighting Serum. Now I don't know if this is still available. Be have kind of revamped new makeup, as if you've seen my first impressions you'll know that, but this seems to work really nicely under this foundation, so that's why I want to play around with the foundation again today. So I'm going to go in with this serum first. So it's basically a nice highlighting serum, but like I said, I use it for priming my skin because it actually works quite well. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to go with the Vapor Organic Foundation, and I've got it in this Luminous Atmosphere Luminous Stick 115, which is a really nice match. And she asked for a nice beautiful coverage foundation, so I think this is a good foundation. So I'm going to use the sponge to blend out, as I thought that worked best last time. I'm going to go with more because I definitely need more at my nose. Then for a little bit extra coverage and to help brighten slightly, I'm going with the 100% pure fruit pigmented concealer. I think I have mine in the shade Fair, I believe, or Light, one of the two. I'm going to pop this under the eyes just for some coverage. Around my nose, because I'm suffering from redness at the moment around my nose. Again, go back in with a sponge to blend that out. Okay, for powder, I'm going with the RMS Beauty powder. I'm going to set the areas where I put concealer with my sponge, and then I'm going to take a brush and lightly set the rest of my skin, because the rest of the face products that I'm using aren't going to be cream, they're going to be powder, and from that first impressions I did, I realised that it really does need to be set, this foundation. So I'm just going to take some powder and set under my eyes first, and on my chin. And like I said, just take some on a brush and just lightly dust this over the rest of the skin. I'm just going to pat it in, I think, just to help set everything in place. And because this is a luminous foundation, even by setting it, you still keep that glow. Okay, now we're going to move on to the eye. I'm going to quickly prime with concealer. So like with the last one, I really hope I do this look justice and kind of how it is wanted. And I hope I don't disappoint with the final result of this makeup look. Okay, then I am to set it in place all over with the white eyeshadow from lid to brow bone. So that's what I'm going to do next. So I found this one here. This is from a Neve Cosmetics little quad set that I created using this white shade here. I cannot remember the name off the top of my head right now. So it's in the shade Cocoa. Okay, so then it was asked for me to take the Lilo Juicy Peach blusher and use this and pop it into my crease, blending up and also into the outer V section and then along the lower lash line as well, but keeping the lid space relatively bare. So it's going to be quite a dramatic look, quite contrasting colours. I'm actually using one of my new 100% pure brushes here. This is the E40 crease brush. So into the crease, into the V section, blending upwards, so into the outer V and winging it out. I'm going to switch into a smaller brush and then I'm going to bring it along the lower lash line, almost to the inner corner. So I wanted to re-intense that white a bit more, so I'm actually going to take the eyeshadow on the brush. I'm going to re-intense and just really pack it on this lid section. And then again I just want to re-intensify the brow bone section. Okay, then the next part is to take the Naked 2 palette from 100% Pure and taking this shade at the end here, Vivid. I'm going to be creating, this is where the cat eye feline effect is going to come in. So first of all, she would like me to take this and create a wing line on top, starting off very thin in the inner corner, getting thicker to really exaggerate the feline-ness of it. So I'm going to take the eyeshadow on my Luxie 215, it's a nice small angled brush, and like I said, start off really as thin as I can in the inner corner, getting thicker and thicker as I go out. So I may go very quiet now.
Like, what? Why do I remember this?
And then she'll like, different time.
Buy loads more, and then she'll have a lollipop addiction. Here we go. Edward's fault.
How did your brother done to you? Baby, that was around the last time we actually did a meet and greet. When I come here to the station, so check me out. Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Okay, so now I've got the base a bit down. I am actually going to wet the brush slightly just to make it a bit more pigmented, the eyeshadow, and really get that bold liner going. Okay, now for the tricky part, making the other eye match. So I'll be back once I've done that. Okay, so I'm not sure quite how even they are, but I'm just going to keep rolling with it. It's looking very dramatic right now, quite cool. I actually quite like this. So the next bit is to... Then she would like me to use the same dark shade to thinly line my lower lashes, starting below your inner corner like a cat and extending the line upwards and outwards towards your brow on the outer edge, so it's the same angle as your upper lash line feline shape. And start popping this along the lower lash line very thinly, going right all the way across. Okay, and I will do that inner corner section in a minute. I just want to quickly do the other side, then I think I need to wet the brush to do that inner section. Okay, now for that inner like cat eye section, like I said, I'm going to take some of the eyeshadow on my brush and then I'm going to wet it. I just think it might be easier to get that really precise extension bit in there, so I'm going to, if I can, I think I've done it a bit too low down. Again, I do apologise, this is not exactly how you wanted it. I'm just trying to work it out. So I feel it needs to line the upper, I feel it kind of needs to match the upper lash line slightly. Okay, I'm going to go with that for now, and we'll see how the rest turns out. For now, I'm going to move on and see how the rest of the look comes along. So at the moment, yeah, you've got that kind of feline cat eye effect going on, which is kind of what has been requested. So I'm hoping, like I said, I really hope this is kind of how you pictured it. Move on to face for now. So I'm going, there's going to be no bronzer, no contouring for this. It's just blusher to start off with. So again, taking that same Lily Low blusher, and she would like it to be quite high up on the apples of the cheeks, and then taking my favourite blush brush as always, picking some up, dusting off because it's very pigmented. Quite high on the apples. Blending it out. Choose my favourite golden pink champagne shimmer shade. So I'm actually going to mix a few highlights today just because I was kind of, I realised I hadn't used this highlighter for a very long time and I kind of fancied doing it again. So that's kind of a nice pink champagne shade. And then I'm going to mix it with the Lily Low highlighter, which is much more of a golden tone. I'm going to mix the two for this video, I think. So for this, I will be using it on the face, but first of all I am to use it, so I'm to dab it on the ball or the centre of my eye, creating a halo of iridescence and highlight. And then I'm going to quickly just neaten up the eyeliner section now. Okay, so that's that. I'm not sure how well it's picking up on camera, that iridescence bit, but it does look very pretty. Then, again, I'm also meant to put it in the inner corner. So yeah, I think I was supposed to leave a gap in that inner corner section where I've done the feline to add this bit, but I didn't. Let's try and... Okay, so clearly I was meant to leave a little gap in this inner corner section here to allow me to put that shadow, but I really stupidly didn't. So unfortunately I'm going to have to just miss that step. So I meant to also put it a dab it in the centre of the lower lash line as well, to add a touch of iridescence there. And then I meant to use the exact same highlighter combo to highlight the rest of my face. So along the cheekbone area. A bit of my nose. Above the brow bone. And also use it to highlight my brow bone. Before doing lips, I'm just going to quickly do brows and mascara. Now, she requested quite a defined brow. Well, she asked for a defined brow and then my favourite mascara, so I think we know which mascara I'm going to go in for that. I am going to go in my B Longwear Brow Cream in dark brown for this. And I find it quite, with a pomade in particular, it's quite good to get a nice defined brow with. HB mascara. Okay, and then for the final part is lips. So for lips she wanted a deep wine / scarlet / brown type of lip with a clear gloss over it, and use the highlight shade to just barely touch the tip of the gloss on your cupid's bow. Lower centre of lips to exaggerate fullness. So I'm going to mix again some lipsticks. These are both Lily Lolo. I'm mixing Berry Crush and Desire. I think it would be a good kind of combination to go for. So you can see, so Berry Crush is this one here, and that's Desire. So they're both kind of a deep wine kind of colour to them. There's a bit of brown in Berry Crush, so I thought this might be quite a nice combination to go with. Then I will go on top with the gloss. I mean, these are glossy lipsticks anyway, but I thought this was a good combination to go for the lips. That's the Berry Crush. I mean, actually I could leave it there, but I wanted to go with a little bit Desire as well. Oh, that's a nice colour. It's like very autumnal, this colour. Actually, its kind of look is quite autumnal, I feel like, with the colours that have been used. And to go on top with the clear lip gloss. Like I said, I know it's already glossy, but this is the kind of lipstick combination I had in mind. And this is again Lily Lolo, just the clear lip gloss they have. Just make things extra glossy. I'm going to take the highlighter, just touch. Ooh. So kind of like that, not too much, you said, just barely touch. Ooh. Oh, that is pretty. Oh, and then the last thing was to actually take a black liner and just do a thin line across the top of the line and do a mini flick to kind of follow the cat eye effect we've done, but just to deepen up around the lash line basically. So I'm actually going to take my Hunter Pure lip glide. This is the first time I'm using this one, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Nice wand. Nice wand. And a small flick. Okay, so that's the makeup look complete. I feel like I haven't done it justice. I feel like I've messed up the eyes slightly, so I'm so sorry for that. But I've loved experimenting with this look. It's definitely not a look I've done before on my channel. Some really cool colours, very autumnal, so I really love that. I really do, I like the kind of feline feel with the eyes. Like I said, I just messed up in the inner corner a little bit slightly. Love this lip, love the combination actually. It's definitely going to be a very autumnal lip, and I'm going to definitely use this again. But I love the contrasting colours with the white and the kind of peach orangey shade going on there. So I really enjoyed doing this makeup look. Thank you for giving me, for making me be a bit more creative, kind of stepping out of my comfort zone, I guess, a little bit. Love the colour combination. Like I said, I really hope you like this look. So thank you very much to Celicia Eyes. I've really loved doing this look. Thank you so much for giving me, yeah, this makeup look to try and achieve. Again, I really hope you liked it and I haven't messed it up too much for you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you like these kinds of videos where a viewer decides on makeup, let me know if you could think of a better name for it. I don't want to just call it viewer decides on makeup. It's not very, I don't know, I think it needs a better name. And if you would like to be the next person to decide my entire makeup, then please let me know down below. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.